Hi, this is Christian, and welcome to NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news. Coming your way, preseason Week 3 final scores. It was the Fail Mary play in 2012. Now, it's just a preseason game. But it was the same result as the Seattle Seahawks were victorious over the Green Bay Packers. Vince Young, though, did earn himself a backup job as quarterback Graham Harrell of the Packers was cut. But the final score of this game was 17-10. Seahawks win. Luke Kuechly showed why he was the Defensive Rookie of the Year last year. The Ravens were defeated by the Panthers 34-27. Luke Kuechly had an interception on Flacco and forced a fumble on Bernard Pierce, which turned into a fumble recovery for a touchdown by Thomas Davis. Ted Ginn also helped out as well. The Ravens started out well, but they couldn't get the job done. The Panthers' defense dominated for the win. The Detroit Lions dominated the New England Patriots for a big win in Ford Field. Now, the Patriots didn't really have much going on offense, with many turnovers, with a fumble by Brandon Bolden and an interception by Tom Brady, but I wouldn't get worked up much about it. A star maybe has emerged in wide receiver Kenbrell Tompkins, and the Detroit Lions, though, their defense has looked pretty good. So we'll see what happens upcoming this season, but the final score was 40-9. The New York Jets finally won a game. Well, in the preseason. It was 24-21 in overtime. Now, something that was bad that came out of this game, Mark Sanchez, their presumed starter, is injured and may not be ready for the season opener. Geno Smith did not look like he was ready, and so I don't know what they're going to do at the quarterback position, but we'll have to find out in the coming week ahead. But for now, the score was 24-21 Jets. Ranking the top wide receivers in the NFL is pretty hard, but the number one overall choice in this class is not. Calvin Johnson Jr. is the obvious choice. Coming in at number 2 is AJ Green. 3 is Larry Fitzgerald. Now, his numbers have dwindled down a little bit, but he's still a premier wide receiver in this league. 4 is Brandon Marshall. Who does Jay Cutler throw to again? That's right, it's Marshall. 5 is Julio Jones, a big, strong, tall wide receiver that can get it done in the clutch. Andre Johnson comes in at number 6, a veteran wide receiver that never makes a big mistake. 7 is Demaryius Thomas, a rising star in this league. 8, Vincent Jackson, just a very good, solid wide receiver in Tampa Bay. 9, Reggie Wayne, a veteran wide receiver that is very good. And Steve Smith at number 10. Carolina would never be the same without him. Some honorable mentions include Dez Bryant of the Cowboys, Roddy White of the Atlanta Falcons, and Marcus Colston of the New Orleans Saints. Dylan's wide receivers go in this order: Calvin Johnson at 1, AJ Green at 2, Larry Fitzgerald at 3, Brandon Marshall at 4, Julio Jones at 5, Demaryius Thomas at 6, Randall Cobb at 7, Andre Johnson at 8, Vincent Jackson at 9, and Roddy White at 10. His honorable mentions are Dez Bryant and Steve Smith.